Parents are not supposed to bury their children, but Taisia is laying her son to rest for the second time. Even in this city, soaked in grief, her story is heartbreaking.
What did you kill my son for? Georgian mothers, why did you send your children to kill my son?
Her son, Georgi, was the hub of the family. Bright and handsome, he just finished a medical school and found a job at a dentist clinic in Moscow.
My boy, see what your mother has bought for you. I wanted you to be the most handsome in Moscow.
When Georgi heard Tskhinvali was under attack, he rushed home to help the injured. His relative says he tried to dissuade him, but to no avail.
He was full of enthusiasm, willing to help his people. He could have become a good husband. I wanted to introduce my daughter to him.
On the August the 9th, Georgi stepped out of the basement of his apartment block to get some bandages when a piece of shrapnel hit him. His death was immediate, but the suffering his mother would have to endure was just beginning. For the next 3 days, she was trapped in the basement with the corpse of her son lying next to her. This is the basement where Taisia spent the most horrifying days of her life. Surrounded by children and the injured, she couldn't even cry. Meanwhile, death was slowly taking over the body of her dear boy. When the barrage subsided, neighbors helped Taisia to bury her son in their garden. Now, 5 days later, they're exhuming his body to give him a proper funeral. Georgi's younger sister was in Russia when the bombardment began. She just entered the university, but it's unclear whether she will be able to continue her studies. Her mother says she no longer wants to leave.
How can we go on living? How can we carry on after that?
When Georgi's body was being lowered into the grave, 2 more families arrived to the cemetery to bury their sons. A few days ago, the city was deafened by the pounding of artillery. Now it is mourning with the anguish of black-veiled mothers.